Alright, back. Here we are. So this is episode 2, effectively, of Mario Kart 7, right? Here we go. Alright, so Flower Cup. We did the Mushroom Cup. Now let's move on to the... I saw better, this should be fine. Let's use the Mushroom Wheels this time around. Take on the Flower Cup. Let's go. Height. Alright, so quickly I'm gonna, after this stage introduction and stuff, I'm gonna pause the recording. Just something that I wanna do. I'm gonna pause the recording. Just a second is gonna be like a quick flick of a second. So hold on a second. After we start boost, and pausing. Someone burns out. Hilarious. Alright, so pausing. Hold on a second. Alright, back. Dang it, I swear. Dang it. That was not on purpose. I got it though. I got this. We got this. The cars, that's attention to detail that I really like though. The cars, like the civilian cars, when they drive through the item boxes, they actually like remove them as though a racer went through. Is like they physically push through the car. They could have just left them phasing through them like lazily, but they didn't do that. Every attention to detail is appreciated. Every bit. How did I miss that? Alright. Wait. Oh, I pressed. You saw me hopping, right? Time is too precise, man. Alright. So this is a sprint. This is a lot like, I guess maybe this was an early beta. They've had plans for this like for a while maybe. This was an early beta. This is basically what we do in Mario Kart World, right? We drive along a stretch and, it's sectioned out. There, instead of laps, they're sectioning out parts. If you can see the bottom screen right now, that's what it says, section 3 we're at. This is pretty much the end of this track. Yeah. They did this a lot as well in Mario Kart 8. There are a few Mario Kart 8 tracks that do this as well. So they just went full on with it in Mario Kart World then. All the progression of the track, and you're just driving this cross country, like driving straight instead of doing laps. I actually like that a lot. It gives it a fresh feel, this entire Mario Kart stuff. Yeah. Alright. Collect these. So yeah, the coins, I was speaking about this in one of the earlier Mario Kart playthroughs. I was speaking about the fact that this game starts like what I would easily call a drift school, because they place the coins in a spot that is best for drifting, and you're encouraged then to drift and collect the coins. Yeah. Coins help with the unlocks, and they also give you little mini boosts as you collect them. Look at the muffler in the car. I just boosted, right? I just drift boosted, but watch the muffler in the car. You saw that, right? I'm not drifting or anything on purpose. Watch the muffler in the car. You see it, right? Yeah. So they actually have quite a use in this. You're being pushed forward. It isn't so obvious, you know, they didn't like stress that much on the animation, so a lot of people don't notice it. But every time you collect a coin, you're getting a little boost. And every boost counts, right? Alright, take out our other PU. Alright, come on, come on. Alright, cool. And this. Drop you right there. In case some CPU gets smart, drop you there. And hold this. Stunt. Alright, awesome. This is looking good. We're not bombarded by blue shells like certain games. Mario Kart V. And you saw my disc. I showed you my disc in one of my videos, the Mario Kart V disc. Actual game. Crude, man. Ooh, that was close though. Right, let's get this turn. Drop you there. Drop you there. That hit! Ooh. It's right onto the ramp now, so anybody trades anything is like slip up for you. Alright? Awesome, awesome. So that's like how many tracks now? 2? 2 out of 4? Alright. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, so this is one of the tracks that was remastered quite a lot as well. Yeah. For sure. And I do believe this is one of the tracks that does best to show what the 3DS is capable of. You know, the music, those musical notes. You could time based on their jumps and get some. Yeah, this is a very creative track. I always like this one a lot too. Right, get that boost, then get my full. Yeah. Alright, cool. Stunting. Alright. Don't time out, good. Get these coins. Alright. Dang it, I jumped a little too early. Shit, that lane is gonna F us up, alright. Good thing I'm not a fool. I just missed that. Alright. Miss me. Miss me. Alright, awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, I think this might, it doesn't, it was a good chance it would though. Alright. Dang it. The frame rate, like the screen speed on this 3DS is so oddly quick for a 3DS. I know what I'm speaking of. And one of this was hard modified. No, don't question it. or you know, like more recent 3DS like this, like the ones that were sold after a certain time, similar to what happened with the Nintendo Switch 1. There's something called a V1 and a V2. I mentioned this in one of my earlier episodes somewhere. I've I'm lucky enough to have a V2. Go look it up. Like, I'm not talking about Nintendo Switch 2. I'm talking about the first Nintendo Switch. It has multiple like models to it, and the more recent revised one, yeah, it has a better screen. It has better audio. I do think, yeah, it has better battery even. I would not want to imagine a Nintendo Switch with a worse battery. I mean, it wasn't. The Nintendo Switch 1 doesn't have a bad battery altogether, but how would I know? No, the Switch 1 that I have has a better battery too. But yeah, so on to the final track for this cut. Yeah, and that is Rock Mountain. This got this got remakes as well. This is on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is one of the tracks in that DLC. Amazing track. It's well deserved to be there. All right. This seat position that I'm taking to properly record this, like, yeah, I go into warm places even, right? I mean, I was born on an island, so I would. I go into warm places even, and I don't sweat too easily. My body's adapted to that, right? But for some reason, you know, sitting in this position and like kind of pulling my arm muscles into place just to like turn properly, how I'm like kind of squeezed up here recording this just to get this recorded well. I'm sweating a bit, man. Getting a little workout here, I guess. Because I've got to turn precise enough, you know, not to damage the system. And it is pretty small. This isn't the bigger models. I don't prefer the bigger models either way because they just stretch the screen. And I don't know how people could play certain games on a big, like, all the, have it fully pixelated. That's like so ugly. So I've got a normal 3DS here, normal size 3DS, not an XL. And whoa, this is a workout. This is a workout. Alright, nice. Get that sent back. Get a new item as well for defense. You hear the shell coming, you got one of these Tanuki tails, just spam it. This Tanuki tail could slap him away. Very useful item for defense. You could also just, if someone drives near, someone ever has a Tanuki tail, just steer clear of them. Like, don't do it. Don't drive up. Don't play brave. You're getting smacked to oblivion with that thing. Alright. It missed. Dang it. I was trying to hit Rosalina. She's like right behind me. And this is the last lap. That is not good. Alright. Never good when you're on the last lap and you've got drivers down behind you, because anything hits you that slows you down enough, it is practically over. No lie. We're gonna hold this. We could get a coin or something that doesn't really help defend us. So, oh, I was so wrong. I jinxed it. No way, no way. Come on. Drive. Dang it. And then a lightning, alright, game, stop. Demons or whatever, stop. Come on. Alright. See what we get here. Alright, this is nice. This is defensive, so this is nice. We need that defense always in Mario Kart. Drop that right there. Because the finish line is right here. Yeah. So that's it for the Flower Cup. Woo! On to the next cup. I'd say, yeah. So that's about 15 minutes again. Nice. Nice. As Toad says in Mario Kart World. Nice. If they had like a lost race of the Toads, not lost, but they've been on a mission, they've been somewhere else or something, dark skinned Toads, I wouldn't mind like voice acting for them though. Like I really wouldn't. Voices might be a little, you know, they might be a little different. Nice. Well, the other clear Toads will be like nice. I don't know if I sounded any different, but yeah, if you get what my idea is. All right, so we got a 3-star again, sweet, and we unlocked something. A new cart customization option has been unlocked. So this isn't a save file that, 1600. Yeah, this isn't the most recent save file that I had. This is the most recent save file I had. This isn't the oldest that I had. I think I started over something like that. All right, so this is. Let's just go ahead. As you pick anything, it's gonna show up. Let's see what this is. Ah, the paraglider. That's interesting. That is interesting. That wasn't here. Same thing as. So this is even blue. I was wondering why do I have to pick the flower glider, like, because that's the only one that takes the peak of that speed. All the rest are down below or something. Or yeah, this is kind of high with the acceleration. You see the acceleration moving. So yeah, I'd be picking this from now on. But yeah, so that's it for the Flower Cup. Thanks for watching. Thanks for choosing Mr. Pokemon 907. This has been a good episode, hasn't it? This has been Mr. Pokemon 907. And stay tuned until the next. Thanks for watching.